Hello, I'm Ami, that intuitive at Let Me See What We See. Most of us have two lives, the life we live and the unlived life within us. Between the two stands resistance. Stephen Pressfield. Thank you for joining, allowing me to be in your experience at today's Let Me See What We See. Here is to take a moment for ourselves, for yourselves, to reconnect in each part of us at here now, aligning with your root energy, your signature energy, neutralizing your own beingness, using the minutes here. And I'm so grateful to be able to connect with you. So if you are open to the idea of taking the time for yourself to regaining the sense of self during a busy day, busy week, middle of the project, creation, whatever, your dedication to your passionate life experience. It's always nice for all of us to get back to sense of self, recapturing, and take a moment updating our growing self under our conscious awareness. So feel free to take my voice with you wherever you are at this present moment, or whatever you plan to do for the next half an hour almost, when you are going to driving back home or going to an appointment, or you're just going to take a lunch break or evening break or whatever, or preparing for a meeting. Just be yourself and allow my voice guide your awareness to accessing the mindfulness state. The quickest meditation that I share and guide with our conscious breathing exercise to being current. So anyone can take few minutes before important event participation or passionate creation, or after the intense participation to your creation at work or at home, whatever your life is offering you to dedicate from your attention and full beingness. So here's your time to treat yourself with relaxed mode. So I highly recommend you take my voice wherever your awareness guide you to take, following the keyword of relax, conscious awareness. So that's what the important keywords for Let Me See What We See. A time together, and thank you for again joining me, taking the time for yourself, because I'm a believer that you are the most important person in your life. So someone need to take care of your needs for you, and you must be that leader of that awareness. So I'm a coach encouraging you to take the time and give yourself a permission to connect into the peace inside of you and to freely think about, relax, release, refreshing each part of you, body, mind, spirit. So I feel privileged to be able to guide your attention with my sound of this voice. So today's focus I would like to give is something that I've been noticing, feeling for the recent moments in my life is the word resistance. Resistant energy that prevents the flow. One of the conscious awareness and participation I am being part of as in a group exercise is to notice the flow, create the flow. In other words, it's called momentum. Momentum in the intentional creation for the work, for the life and relationship, which is everything. But and once noticing that flows and momentums, gee, this is obviously, and at the same time noticing some sort of resistance from some element in the world around me and also inside of me. So internal something within me is coming up as an energy of resisting. And then also I am noticing some resistance in that event or that people. So I like to give my focus on that resistance after the conscious breathing exercise to being current here now. So let's do that mindfulness, quickest meditation as usual together. So just relax and get your favorite drinks and sip it as you feel comfortable. And I'm having a green tea, actually, unusual. I'm mostly having my favorite coffee in my cup, but today I'm having a green tea. It's very delicious. Almost tastes like a matcha, but it's not. It's a green tea with new leaves, new crops. So it's very delicious and fresh. So get your favorite drink if you're at the end of the work, end of the day. Maybe you want to sip a glass of wine or beer or some alcoholic beverages to get relaxed. Treat yourself with something you feel good, or water or tea, coffee if it's in the morning, or whatever that make you feel comfortable. And drinking something, intaking into our physical body would help us to be in this physical body. Because mind is such a messy place and we easily go think about tomorrow or yesterday or week, a month, or go ahead of time or in the past, in the time, linear time distance from here now. And also different layer of something that you've been creating this morning or yesterday, or you're going to participate the meeting from now. It's like a many different area of life experience and in the linear time. So mind is easily go somewhere from here now, but body is always here. So reminding our mind that here, physical location in your body, to align each part of you, and drinking something in physical, it's really helpful. So all of your physical sensor, see, smell, hear, taste, and touch, will help you become aware of the sense of beingness through the exercise. So, and doing so, it's important to have something favorite to intake in, instead of like I gotta take this or medicine. It's no fun. It's just a treating yourself. Why not nicely? So I got the delicious green tea here. All right, so let us take a long deep breath, just for those of you joining us as on the first time. This mindfulness exercise is quick and easy and simple and practical, because I like to have this mindset quickly anytime I want to. If we want to have it and need to do an hour of meditative state, closing the eyes and Zen mode, that's not so practical for the living environment that now we are living. Once in a while, which is nice, but for daily, everyday, busy lifestyle, I wanted to have it practical and usable consistently when I need to. So it's quick, and I like to keep our eyes open, wide awake. So then you can use it even if you're driving. And driving time is actually useful time. So including myself feel very similar. But when I'm driving and going somewhere like a work or appointment, on the way shopping from the work, whatever, but you're driving, and out of the blue, the thought becomes so clear, and then go, gee, what I was thinking, that was so clear. One of those moments familiar if you drive. So the driving time is sense of we are paying attention to what's around the driving environment on the road and everything, but at the same time it's a very good state to not that Zen, but it's so intimate to your sense of self. You know what I'm saying? Your awareness is occupied with whatever you need to pay attention to, and then at the same time you are so connect with the observer, and then a sense of self to being one. So many are underestimating the time for driving, but I just love driving time also. Well, except that once that you're stuck in a traffic and jammed and again and frustrated, that's another thing. So maybe that's a good time to take a moment and join me and consciously do the conscious breathing exercise. So some meditative audio guidance is dangerous when you listen when you're driving. Some of my teachers are very dangerous. It's like a very hypnotic, but mine is not. So you can take my voice and connect there in your drive time. And thank you for for giving me the feedback of your experience. So let's do that. So the eyes are open, so you can join anywhere from the bathroom, from a kitchen, or driving, or on the couch, in the bed, everywhere you feel comfortable with. But eyes open though. All right. So let us take a long deep breath from the nose, counting 3, and in taking all the air around you into your body, and keep it in the line and bring that down to the stomach as if the balloon inside of your body, and let that slowly out with no longer serving energy. Okay, so let's do that. Counting 3, 1, now from the nose. 2, 3. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and let out slowly from the mouth. One more time. Counting 3, 1 from the nose. Now. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Keep it. Slowly out from the mouth. The last one, with the silence. I would like to let the air out with sound of let go, and join me to use your vocal when you're exhaling the air. Use your vocal to say the word let go, and then let it out. The energy no longer serving tensions and everything, and depressing into the new energy you're intaking all around you from the nose. Okay, with the silence. Ready? Counting 3. Let's go. Let go. Thank you for taking the time for your conscious breathing exercise, being current here now. I feel very opened, my core feel the center of my body, above stomach. A little feeling relax means little release the tension, and then I feel space more than before starting this exercise. It's just noticing your body, how you feel before and after, or maybe you notice nothing, no changes. Or maybe you feel the clear mind or relax. It's practical to take air from the nose to bring more oxygen, extra oxygen consciously to the brain so that mind can get relaxed a little bit and neutralizing being to your physicality. So thank you for taking that time. I am Ami, the Intuitive Energy Management Advisor, here at Let Me See What We See. Today's focus I like to give is the energy of resistance that prevents the flow. There is always a flow. And when we notice you are in the flow, in a way that are ideal. And sometimes feeling of spinning, and when the speed gets so fast, like spinning, and then I notice as fear comes up to feel as, is this too fast? Am I able to catch up this speed? It's kind of fear. I prefer it to be more slower, so that will feel more sure. I don't know what that means, but that sometimes I hear the voice saying. And so resist to the fast spinning whatever event connecting to inside of me. So inside the inside world feels that will makes me sick. That will make me sick. It's too fast. And almost like it's undigestible in a sense. So resist to go too fast. That's one of the resistance. That contrast is that something that ideal is coming and want to flowing, ideal where however somewhat there's a resistance. So the quote of the week says that there isn't a two world inside unlived experience and that life living experience and unlived one. In between, there isn't a resistance. And means that there isn't a flow and some part of us is disallowing it, whatever the reasons are. The act of fighting against something. It's not good or bad, but it feels that way. And refusing to accept that people, event, assignment, offers, some part of us resist. Sometimes, most of the time, we are not sure the cause of it, what would making us feel that way. That could be a good awareness to open that dialogue, to notice which energy component is created by your repeated pattern. It's all about the energy pattern and resisting to change the energetic pattern. So once we know in that and allow that new pattern that would resonate to heart of the matter, and then we can choose to dedicate in a way consciously. However, most of the case unconsciously know or resistant, and then don't know why. Maybe when we notice that resistance, that's an opportunity for us to grow. Take it as that way. And saying no, 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 it creates that energetic resistance. It piles, overwhelming feeling. In the sense of overloaded. Or something very sensitive, or your heart of the matter. Most you are consciously wanting to make it perfect. The perfectionism kicks in. It's because you just care about. It's really want to be successful. Consequence of your participation. So you want to be carefully choosing it. So that careful choosing sensitive process sometimes create the resistance. Not so much, oh, that's fine, it's gonna take care of it, and then less sensitive, conscious about, and then maybe less resistance. Perhaps. To stop the progress of something, or making your creation slower, that deserve our attention, resistance. But resistance is not good or bad. Resistance is bringing the information to our creation. Once our witness self, aware observer self, noticing, hey, I am resistant to this, we can use our power to consciously learning about self, what we are wanting, what we are sensing. Once we negotiate it to that part of us, we can openly accept taking action in a way aligned to the heart of the matter. Sometimes we must update our subconscious. Sometimes we grown so much, and then subconscious still keep the old, same old, repeating pattern of energy since you are 70 years old, perhaps. So these 70 years old created patterns. It's not good or bad, negative or positive, but just your unique energetic pattern is maybe deserving your mature grown-up awareness attention. just like a child is wanting parents' attention. So that old repeated pattern served you really well, really well. Now it's a graduation perhaps to transform, let her go, grow, openly align to that grown up you. So you are fully engaging in your experience fully here now with each part of you upgrading, transforming into a new template, new pattern that more serving your needs fully. Like system update, upgrade is the solution. Most of us have two lives, the life we live and the unlived life within us. Between the two stands resistance. So unknown experience, which is called future, and something that we would love to experience as an heart of the matter, revealing that, allowing that heart of the matter, updating and getting clarity is a one huge project. What I learned through my life experience over a half century is that the reason why is we are growing, we are experiencing new each moment. And so our needs are changing according to our knowledge and growth. So adjusting it, and some remain the same. The principle, the signature energetic pattern and needs never change. But application, the way we experience, would change. Like the principle never change, but method changes. What matters is the joy, excitement, that passion to experience, create what excites your heart, the energy of passion, the burn that energy, and create that in a physical form, in a shareable format with others, is the foundation, the basics. Somewhat, we are all repressed to experience it in some area in our lives. So allowing that part of you to come up and express and create that life is part of the conscious participation to each moment by moment in our life. Conscious and unconscious is always the matter of noticing. we are consciously living only a 5%. Become a habit and become a pattern which is subconscious, and most of us are under subconscious driven operation. When we want to experience something new, we must choose to repatterning that it's being created in your life with peace. No need to criticize what you've been creating. Because of everything you experience, you are here now. So embrace everything and to adjust that pattern. Then conscious participation, intentional creation using 5% of our mind, conscious mind, to consciously do something more aligned to what you would like to experience to create the change intentionally until that will become part of your new pattern, creating the new pattern. So when you change the living environment or work environment, location, or whatever you do, that's a helpful opportunity to use as to create the new pattern. And we notice how our subconscious patterning is powerful force. We just do it. Long enough doing it, that just we don't even think about it and do it. And so be conscious to adjusting into that new alignment consciously, and do it with like-minded is really useful because we can encourage to build a new muscle, build a new awareness muscle until it really becomes part of new reality. That new reality you think, and then based on that thinking you act, and repeating the thinking and act you behave, and then your response is based on the new pattern and to create, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of exercise is not one day problem solving therapeutic work. It's that ongoing building kind of work. So I called it mind stretching workout. We do this workout together, just like a gym, to build the muscle. We do it together, but everybody work on our own muscle to train, to build, to become the ideal strengthening, ideal available presence for ideal reality to experience. Like attractor, so build the muscle, become more aligned to what you like to experience, becoming that person, consciously create the new pattern to reach the goal chosen by you. So there's two things: training the muscle, training the stretching, the mindset. Mind stretching is one thing, and knowing your goal is another thing. So getting clear about what outcome you are shooting for, work, family, career, anything would be nice, community, and to do that mind awareness exercise, do it together. as an online class, because flexibility is the power. So if you're interested in to train your muscle of the mind stretching awareness exercise together, join our mailing list. You can find it at www.livewithclarity.com, livewithclarity.com. I'm going to send the invitation when the class starts, so please join and let's do the mind stretching workout together. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. I see you next time. Until then, you have a wonderful creation and live with clarity. Bye.